The McCartney Trilogy is probably the most interesting project in Paul McCartney's entire discography, but which of the three albums is the best one? This is a complicated question because they're quite different and there's quite a bit of space between them, but I'll try my best, so please do the same in the comments. Unfortunately, even though I love this album, the bronze medal is gonna have to go to the third entry of this trilogy. Seeing Paul this confident was a breath of fresh air. Even though some songs here lack the energy and songwriting prowess Paul has always been known for, it still has that melodic magic you would expect from a McCartney album, and songs like When Winter Comes and The Kiss of Venus. He also tried to venture into more modern sound palettes in songs like Find My Way, the album's attempt at a top 10 single, and songs like Sliding or Deep Deep Feeling. The only reason I put it third is the clear influence his age has on his vocals, which once again are still impressive, but there's only so much you can do songwriting wise to hide the fact that you can't perform like you used to. So even though I love the album, bronze medal is the best I can do. McCartney II is gonna take the silver medal, and I know that some of you will come at me for this, but let's be so for real. Though I understand that this is by far the most experimental album he ever made, and it paid off, coming up as a perfect transition point in his discography, mixing the old and the new. One of These Days is one of his best ballads, and then of course the meme song by excellence, Temporary Secretary. We can't really forget their songs like Darkroom, where Paul cosplays as David Byrne, or Front Parlor. This notion that there's only quality in this album is simply delusional. Which means that the gold medal is going to the one and only McCartney I, and let's be honest, this is the only right answer. I know some of you will disagree because of how many songs don't have any vocals and how underproduced the album is, but that's exactly why I love it. This is a deep dive into the workings of McCartney's brain as an artist. We can see the man trying to let go of the Beatles and become a standalone artist, and that process, at least in my opinion, is beautiful. Of course, the mega ballad Maybe I'm Amazed and the beautiful Junk are an extra reason to love this album, but the true essence of it comes down to its idea. Nothing but Paul in every single corner of this album trying to understand what he wants from music, and in my opinion, that is more than enough for me to give it the gold medal.